Welcome back to Auto Vista, the ultimate destination for all things automotive. Today, we have something truly special to talk about. Ford has officially revived a legend, and it's called the 2026 Ford F-100 4x4. Get ready to experience the perfect combination of heritage, modern innovation, and rugged power. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about Ford's latest masterpiece, from its jaw-dropping design to its powerful performance, advanced technology, and why it's stirring up so much excitement in the truck world. First, let's dive into the design. When you lay your eyes on the 2026 Ford F-100, there's no mistaking what inspired it. Ford designers have masterfully blended retro elements from the original F-100 series with modern cues that make it look fresh and futuristic. The front end proudly wears a bold grille with horizontal slats that echo the classic F-100 styling, but it's flanked by sharp, high-tech LED headlights that bring it firmly into 2026. The squared-off body lines give it that muscular, no-nonsense stance, and the proportions are spot-on, wide, aggressive, and confident. It's the kind of truck that looks just as good parked outside a coffee shop as it does tearing through backwoods trails. Now let's talk about the performance, because that's what really matters in a 4x4 pickup. Under the hood, Ford offers two main powertrain options for the 2026 F-100. First, there's a tried-and-true 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6, tuned to deliver around 325 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. It's quick, responsive, and designed for those who want solid daily drivability with enough muscle for serious towing and hauling. But for those who want more grunt and an old-school feel, Ford also offers a naturally aspirated 5.0-liter Coyote V8 option, cranking out around 400 horsepower. Both engines are paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, tuned specifically for smooth yet decisive shifts whether you're cruising on the highway or crawling over boulders. Of course, being a 4x4, off-road capability is key. Ford didn't just slap a four-wheel drive badge on this thing and call it a day. They've equipped the F-100 with a robust transfer case, selectable drive modes including rock crawl and mud, sand settings, and available locking front and rear differentials. Ground clearance sits at a healthy 10.5 inches, and approach and departure angles have been optimized for serious off-road adventures. You can even opt for a factory-installed off-road package, which adds upgraded shocks, skid plates, and more aggressive all-terrain tires. Simply put, the 2026 F-100 is ready to go wherever you point it. Inside the cabin, Ford took a similar retro-modern approach. Step inside, and you're greeted by a clean, functional interior that feels both rugged and refined. The dashboard features simple, squared-off shapes with durable materials like rubberized plastics and metal accents, but it's balanced out with a massive 13.2-inch touchscreen running the latest Sync 5 infotainment system. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, as is Ford's Copilot 360 suite of advanced driver assistance systems. That means adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and even a new hands-free Blue Cruise system for semi-autonomous driving on approved highways. Comfort hasn't been forgotten either. Available leather-trimmed seats with heating, cooling, and memory functions ensure that no matter how rough the trail gets, you stay comfortable inside. Technology extends to the bed area too. Ford knows that modern truck owners use their beds for everything from job sites to camping trips, so the 2026 F-100 features an available in-bed power generator, multiple tie-down points, and a clever new system Ford calls Cargo Flex, which allows you to quickly reconfigure the bed with adjustable dividers and storage solutions. There's even an optional tailgate work surface, complete with built-in rulers, clamp pockets, and even a bottle opener. Ford is making sure the F-100 is as versatile as it is capable. Another important point to talk about is size. The 2026 F-100 slots neatly between the Ford Ranger and the full-size F-150. It's a midsize plus truck, designed for people who want more capability than a Ranger offers but don't need the full heft and bulk of an F-150. This makes it easier to park, easier to drive around town, and lighter, which helps with fuel economy. Speaking of which, Ford claims that the EcoBoost version will average around 22 miles per gallon combined, which is excellent for a 4x4 truck of this capability. Customization is also a huge part of the F-100 experience. Ford is offering a massive range of trims, from a basic work truck version with vinyl seats and minimal frills, to the luxurious Lariat trim with premium audio, panoramic sunroof, and upscale materials. Plus, there are several appearance packages, including a Heritage Edition that cranks up the retro vibes with two-tone paint jobs, unique wheels, and badging that pays homage to the original F-100. So, how does it drive? Early reviews and first drives indicate that the 2026 F-100 is a blast behind the wheel. Thanks to its smaller size, it feels nimble and responsive. The steering is well weighted, giving good feedback whether you're on pavement or gravel. The suspension tuning strikes a nice balance between on-road comfort and off-road toughness. Ford's engineers clearly put a lot of effort into making sure this truck feels good in every scenario, whether you're commuting, towing a trailer, or blasting down a fire road at speed. Price-wise, the 2026 Ford F-100 starts around $38,000 for the base XL trim and can climb to about $58,000 for a fully loaded Lariat with all the bells and whistles. That positions it competitively in the growing midsize and lifestyle truck segment, taking direct aim at vehicles like the Toyota Tacoma, Chevrolet Colorado, and Jeep Gladiator. At the end of the day, the 2026 Ford F-100 4X4 isn't just a revival of an old nameplate. It's a clear signal from Ford that they understand what today's truck buyers want. Something capable, stylish, manageable in size, packed with tech, but still tough enough to handle real work and serious adventure. Ford has absolutely knocked it out of the park with the F-100, delivering a truck that honors its legendary past while embracing the future. Thanks for watching Auto Vista. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Ford F-100 4X4, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car and truck content, and let us know in the comments, would you choose the new F-100 over a Ranger or an F-150? We'll catch you in the next one. Stay driven.